Hello again everyone, Saka here, and welcome to the final race of the WreckingandRacing.com podcast, iRacing Invitational. We are here at Daytona with a 4-car field. On the pole is Brandon in that 24 Exalted Camaro, and on the outside is us in the Saka Kinorisa Games 39 Camaro, and in row 2, the second row on the inside, is the gas man Matt Lair in that WreckingandRacing.com podcast Camaro, and on the outside is Bob Gillard in that 45 at Disney World Camaro. We are ready for 45 laps, and if you are interested in competing in the next series that Wrecking and Racing will put on, just shoot an email to wreckingandracing@gmail.com or head to wreckingandracing.com and let Lugs and the Gasman know that you want to compete. We are open to all, and all you need is the basic iRacing subscription. Green flag is out, Gasman right there tucked up behind Brandon, and we will drop in line and see what we can do. 4-car field. Lap 1 down the backstretch, Gasman takes the lead around Brandon single file, everyone keeping base. Lap 3, Gasman goes low, and we help push Brandon to the outside, going for that lead with Bob Gillard in tow. That will put Brandon up front, first time leading today. Lap 4, Gasman into the barriers just a bit, going into turn 3, a little bit right side damage. That will allow Bob Gillard to make the pass for third. Lap 6 going into turn 3, Bob Gillard has a head of steam with Matt pushing him down to the inside, 2x2, and Bob Gillard goes to the point out front at Daytona, followed by Matt the Gasman with myself and Brandon hanging that outside groove. Lap 8, the Gasman looks to the inside going into turn 3, touches the apron just a bit, and shoots out front, put Matt out in front of the lead here at Daytona. Lap 9, Bob Gillard fights back with help with Brandon on the bottom. Brandon also looking to that inside. Brandon up to second, slicing in there. Bob goes a little bit wide and single filed out. Lap 10, Gasman fighting back on the bottom, all alone down on the bottom. He can't get the run. Bob with help with Brandon and myself on the high line. Everyone still really close together. Lap 11 on the backstretch, Brandon tries to give Bob a big shove down the straightaway. Bob gets really loose, saves it, gets it back going straight, and maintains the lead. Lap 12, Brandon goes to make the move to the inside, down to the yellow line to pass Bob. We will move down into turn 3 and complete that pass, put Brandon out front at Daytona. Second place us, Bob Gillard third, and Gasman still holding in fourth. Lap 13, on the bottom, Bob Gillard with help from Matt in fourth place there. Goes into turn 1 and 2, tries to get the pass Bob all the way up, nearly into Brandon on that outside groove, but completes the pass off of turn 2, put Bob out front at Daytona. Lap 18, Bob still out front, Brandon in second, we're in third, and Gasman gets a little bit of that safer barrier on the entry of turn 3, drops back a bit. Lap 20 with a head of steam from the draft. Gasman gets a big pull off of our rear bumper and goes to the inside to complete the pass for third. Everyone still close together. Bob still out front. Using that same momentum down the backstretch, Gasman to the inside of turns 3 and 4 gets around Brandon for second, getting that pull off of Bob. Lap 23 going into turn 3, Matt the Gasman, a bump to Bob, who he gets on the apron and saves it going into the banking, using that to keep him forward. Bob still out front at Daytona. Lap 26, turn 1 and 2, we're going to the outside around the Gasman, who's on the bottom. Brandon goes with us, getting that run on the outside and that pull off of Bob down the straightaway. We'll move up into second, Brandon will move up into third. Lap 27, looking to the outside of Bob going into turn 1, just barely scraping that safer barrier as Bob moves up a bit. We'll take the outside lane. Brandon will drop back in line and we will regroup. Lap 30 down the backstretch, we make the move on Bob. Brandon will go with us to the bottom, going for the lead for the first time today, and we will complete that pass going into turn 3. We are out front at Daytona. Lap 31 going into turns 1 and 2. Bob doesn't keep the car in line, gets up into the safer barrier, and Gasman also tags the barrier, gets the car split between the apron and the racing surface and into the wall. That will bring out our first caution of the day. Lap 32, we come down pit road for 4 tires and not necessarily fuel. We're not going to use a fast reset. I don't believe getting into the safer barrier hurt us that much. I'm going to save our 2 fast repairs for a little bit later in case this race goes crazy. Coming to lap 35 for the restart, Brandon on the inside got us off of pit road. He will assume the lead at Daytona. We're running in second, Bob Gillard in third, and there's the gas man, Matt, in fourth. Lap 40, there goes Gasman to the inside, going into turn 1 under us. We're overheating a bit. We have to roll out of the gas and get some air on this nose. Matt taking advantage on the inside. There goes Bob to the inside as well. 2x2 down the backstretch. Lap 40 going into turn 3. Gasman makes his move. Bob there in second to follow him through. Put Matt out in front at Daytona. 2x2 with a big push down the backstretch on lap 40. We push Brandon back to the lead. Bob right on the rear bumper of Gasman. Put Brandon back out in front. Lap 44, Brandon out front. We've got the run, looking outside, looking inside, down to the yellow line. Matt follows us through in contact. Brandon gets pushed around, and that will bring out our green-white checker finish. Getting ready for the first overtime. Matt on the inside, Bob on the outside. They did not hit. Myself and Brandon in row 2 have 4 fresh tires and fast repairs done. 2 laps to go. Down the backstretch on the first lap of the green-white checker, Brandon looking to the outside. Bob goes to the outside, tags the wall a bit, gets back in line, using that momentum down on the bottom to push Gasman by, coming to 1 lap to go. And 1 lap to go for Matt the Gasman. We line up on the outside, Brandon and Bob on the inside row. Brandon with the push to the Gasman down at the bottom. Bob goes to the outside top. We want to roll that momentum on the outside to see if we can complete that pass on Brandon. Matt goes up to block, giving us a little pull, and 3 wide down the back straightaway for the lead. Bob, middle lane, top lane. Gasman moves to block, and there goes Brandon to the inside. Gasman is out of the race. Turns 3 and 4 on the last lap. Bob with a little bit of right front damage. There's Brandon trying to get caught back up. Holding the yellow line, he's going to have to go around us on the outside. Bob makes his move right down to the inside, and there's the checkered flag. We get Bob by a little bit. So that will be our second win of the year, but Brandon is your overall champion by 1 position. If Brandon was sent down to the inside instead of Gasman, that would have been the championship tiebreaker to me with our second win. Overall, a very good racing series, and if you want to join us next season series, just email wreckingandracing@gmail.com or check out wreckingandracing.com and let Lugs and the Gasman know that you want to compete. Everything that we do will be on the free iRacing subscription, so no need to buy anything extra than the standard subscription. But that will do it for me and this series, everyone. Like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will see you in the next iRacing video. Take care.